Alright guys, this is a very delayed video. I did get my box really late though, to be honest. We all know mailing during COVID time, during Christmas time was horrendous. But I want to show you guys what came in my FabFitFun winter box. It was also having issues with my camera, so I was kind of unable to film for a little bit. I hope it's still worth posting. Definitely comment below. Let me know, did you still enjoy seeing my box? Although you probably already seen a million of them by now. And, I mean, it's definitely still worth watching if you're someone who doesn't have FabFitFun, because you can order right now and get kind of like the in-between box, like the editor box, and you can kind of see what your items might be. So, this is it right here. I will say this is a true first impressions. I mean, I am annual, so I do pick my items. I kind of know what's in here, other than, like, the FabFitFun items. But I put off... Like, I've had this in my possession for a few weeks, and I have not opened it. Because I truly do first impressions for you guys, and it, like, kills me to wait. But I want to wait until I can open this in front of you guys. So, this is the FabFitFun little magazine. It will explain all the products inside and the companies and all that. You always get some coupons. So, we got Bright Sellers. We got a coupon to FabFitFun itself. Sips By, which is like a tea subscription. Oh, we got a cute little FabFitFun sticker. That's right. I remember seeing that in people's unboxings. And we have a Hello Fresh, which I've honestly been considering doing. It's just so pricey because it kind of kills me. Oh, I already see a product. I already see two products, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want those. That's the FabFitFun picks. I obviously know what I picked. So, let's start with product number one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was super excited for this, but... it was actually in a FabFitFun sale for only $15, and I already purchased 3 of them, so now I have 4. I just figured it would make really good gifts. I could keep one in my bedroom, one in my living room, stuff like that. It is an unhide blanket. It is amazingly soft. I will keep this one packed just because, like I said, I already have 3. But it is a $65 value, so the crazy value I got on that sale for $50 off was amazing. It's like a fox... I would say fox fake. I always want to say fox because the X. But anyway, chinchilla blanket. So they are very like love for all, anti, what's the word I'm looking for? Animal cruelty kind of thing. So it says fluffy, furry, friendly, fresh, and fake. No animals were harmed in the making of this. When I saw the like options and the spoiler videos, I knew this was definitely going to be one of the items I was going to grab. And then I also wanted... is it in here? Probably not. I'm going to guess it's in the add-on box, which will be its whole own video. So definitely consider subscribing if you want to see my add-on box. But you can do add-ons for an extra $15 in this category. And I did do an add-on of the Vera Bradley Compact Organizer. It was like the 2 things I just like could not debate between. So I was just like, you know what? We're going to get both. And actually, I did also get the Kate Spade New York Rise and Shine earrings. I love Kate Spade. And the studs were just super cute. And for an extra $15, it's hard not to get the extras because you really find great value in this. So I love FabFitFun. I know some people who literally get 2 boxes because they get so many of the add-ons. They say they're better off getting a whole nother box. So the options were, like I said, the Vera Bradley Compact Organizer. Like I said, consider subscribing. I will show you guys that in the add-on, because it was like an add-on, not an add-on sale, but an add-on to this box, so they put it in the add-on sale box. And then the unhide blanket, which is the item you guys got to see. And then the Kate Spade earrings, which is right there. And then the ones I chose not to get was the Summer and Rose Cozy Robe, only because I am plus size, so I never get like clothes items in boxes at all. I have heard that it's really soft. I've also heard, though, people don't know if it's really worth $70. Summer and Rose is a FabFitFun brand, so they can kind of retail it at whatever they want. But if you're in the market for a robe, it's worth picking it when you get the box. Just if you're into someone who kind of just wants to get like the higher value items, then it's not really worth it. And then the other thing was a skincare, which I'm staying away from because I have so much skincare. I've been canceling boxes because of it. And it is a Lola Beauty Tea Seed Elixir. And it says it's just a multitasking serum. This one was, I remember it being good for like hair and skin. So it's definitely like a universal product. And then that's worth $42. Wow. The earrings were worth $68. The Vera Bradley clutch was $50. The blanket, like I said, was $65. The robe, like I said, was $70. And then they had a Mobile White Advanced Teeth Whitening Kit for $89.99. I tend to stay away from all that because I just feel like it's not good for your teeth. And then the last thing, but certainly not least, technically it's not last on this list, I just read it last, is the Bombshee champagne glasses. I know a lot of people did it for the add-on for the extra $15, and they were beautiful. Part of me was like, I wish I had gotten them because they are very beautiful, but I get my glassware from Dollar Tree, so I just decided not to. But the angleness, can you guys see that? Is so beautiful. And then my mom was like, man, you should have told me. I might have got it. And I was like, ah, damn. All right. So the second option, if you guys know me, I have a mug obsession. I literally have a mug wall in my dining room to display all my beautiful mugs. I have like a Friends mug, a Golden Girls mug, a Harry Potter mug, Ray Dunn mugs. Like, I love mugs. So when I saw that it was an option, I knew I had to grab it. I think they did really well this month with, this like quarter, because it's a quarterly box. If you guys don't know that, it's 4 times a year. It's $50 a box. Unless you sign up annually, then it is $45 a box, but you pay $180 one shot. So you save like $5 off each box, save $20 for the whole year. Anyway, should have opened up with that. But these are the Lily Pulitzer, which is like a good name brand mug set. And it was worth $42. You get 2 of them. And it has like a beautiful like purple blue floral print theme. And my dining room is purple. So this is going to look so good displayed in my dining room on my coffee bar. And it did come wrapped really nicely because I was a little worried about that. That is them right there. And it even has the little, this is just one of those silica packets, but I just don't want it to fall out because I do have a cat. And it just says XX Lily with her little logo. So beautiful. So I knew for sure, I said, that's it. That is my choice item. They also had another skincare. I was like, no, I'm all set. They had a few skincare. They had a Kaladi, if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. Moisturizing sorbet. They had a Murad product, which I actually have gotten this in add-on sales. I know a lot of people swear by Murad. That was, wow, that one's worth $78 too. So it's like, so I mean, if you go for value, that's worth more than the mugs, but the mugs just have a better value to me. Then there was an Algenesis Complete Eye Renew Balm. They had a Vanity Impressions mirror. I already have a mirror that lights up. And then the other thing, and I did get it as an add-on, but I do happen to have it right here in front of me, is the Lucky Brand scarf. Super excited. Again, perfect for the fall. For the winter. They definitely went with their theme, which is what I was trying to say before. When this quarter they did well, like the mugs, because you think winter, you think coffee, you think tea, you think hot cocoa, you think like warm beverages, and then you definitely think scarves and beanies and stuff like that. And I remember when I watched, $70 value. I know Lucky Brand is like a good brand. I remember when I saw unboxing videos of this, like spoiler videos, they said it was going to be like a really big scarf. So to me, it was worth, would I pay that price? No. Would this be my main item? No. But for $15, it is so big. It is one of those that you can wrap around like multiple times. And I would still have like a nice loose overhang. Because I do like bigger accessories. I am a bigger person. So I feel like if I'm using like a mini backpack or a mini purse or a thin scarf, it just makes me look bigger. So I like having a bigger bag, a bigger scarf. Even beanies, I hate the ones like tight to my head. I like more of a slouchy, like hipster beanie, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. So that was all the options for category 2. Category 3 was my like least favorite one. That's how it always is. 1 and 2 has like everything, and you have to buy add-ons, and then there's one that's kind of like So the first 2 items right away, I was like, makeup. I get so much makeup. It was a mascara. Oh my god, mascara is what I have the most of. It comes in like every Ipsy bag and every makeup subscription there is. So I was all set with that. I have so many unopened mascaras. But the allure of this one was, it's supposed to be super conditioning for your eyelashes. It's supposed to feel really good on your eyelashes. It helps lift and lengthen, but it's made with like beeswax and shea butter, and it did have like really good reviews and stuff, but I'm all set. And then they had a Laura Geller cinnamon and spice eyeshadow palette, but I'm not really into like neutral palettes. I like color, so I decided not to get that. And it's just that one was worth $45. The mascara is worth $28. And then they had another skincare. They had Dr. Brandt Skins No More Pore Clarifying Cleanser. That's worth $36. I know that is a more expensive brand. I do, even though I get a lot of skincare, when it's like a more high-end brand, I'm like, ooh, I would never buy that myself. I've heard such good things. But then when I heard some reviews, they said it's not good for people with dry skin, and that is my main skin issue. I don't have too much of an oily skin. I have a dry skin. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to get it then. And then there was another, they had another Dr. Brandt in this category. It was the Pore Dermabrasion, and I have something that I got similar to that from Ipsy by Dr. Brandt. They have like two versions, the Pore Dermabrasion and then one that is like less intense. I forget what it's called. That's the one I got. So I said I don't need like a second item that's almost the same. So the item I chose was the headband, which this is the most expensive headband I will ever own, but it's supposedly supposed to feel amazing. So let's see. This headband is worth $49, which is crazy. People thought the price was like blown up. But if you do go on the website for this brand name, Lily Sadoe, her headbands do range for about that. So this isn't FabFitFun upping their price, because they do, you know, not just them, a lot of subscription boxes do that. They build a higher value on the item, so their box looks like it's a higher value. But these are supposed to be very high quality. And I thought it was really cute because of the color for Christmas, like this cute burgundy color. I think all right, so I'm having two dilemmas, and comment below and help me, because I'm trying to make my videos shorter. I find when they're like under half hour, they do a lot better. So I find myself that I'm talking very fast, but then I feel like that's not beneficial either, because I'm talking very fast and I feel like you're not getting what I'm saying. So I'm going to try to do something kind of in the middle. So these videos tend to be longer. I'm doing a FabFitFun unboxing. So I kind of already pre-opened everything, because sometimes I will talk like as I'm opening items. I do first impressions. I like to open everything in front of you guys. So, I mean, technically the box is open. I have it open right in front of me. The item I already knew about. You guys are going to see that in customization too, because I am annual. I can pick all the items. That box is open, but I already knew what it was. You know, I have it. There's tissue paper. I haven't officially like unwrapped it and took it out, so it is kind of like still a first impressions. Just made my life a little easier with opening up the items. Okay, FabFitFun is a lifestyle subscription box. It comes out quarterly, 4 times a year. It comes out fall, winter, spring, and summer. You can either pay each season, and it comes out to $50 a box, but you can only customize the first 3 options. Or you can pay one large sum up front, which is $180 for the year. So each box comes out to $45. So you save $20 overall, and you save $5 off each box. So it would come out to $45 a season. But like I said, you pay it all at once, and you get to pick your first 5 items. So you get a little bit of extra customization. And then there's always 3 FabFitFun picks that they pick for you. And along with FabFitFun, there's always an add-on sale that comes out the same time as the box. There's an edit sale between the boxes, and then they have a bunch of surprise sales here and there. And one of the main reasons I customized was not because of the 5 items, although that is definitely a good plus, is in each category, if this says there's 2 items you really, really want, you can pay an extra $15 to get a second item. Well, it depends. The first 2 categories, it's $15. The next 2 categories, I think it's like $7. But you pay a certain price to get another item. I was never able to do that. I don't know about your experience. If you guys are not, if you're more a seasonal member and not like the yearly, I forget the exact words they use. I think it's select membership and seasonal. Every time I would log on, I wasn't able to add items. It would say this option is no longer available. Must be because the annuals buy a lot of it and they only have so much stock to do that with. So that is the main reason why I did it. I did it for the first time in the fall box because I really wanted multiple items, and I definitely got multiple items in this box. One of them is in this box, only because I can see it. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But the 2 other items I got as add-ons are in the add-on box, because I did do the add-on sale as well, and sometimes they will add the add-on items in the add-on sale box. So, this is the FabFitFun magazine. It shows you what it comes inside the box. And there's always like little articles, little recipes, talks about the type of companies they work with, stuff like that. So customization 1 was really popular. I ended up buying 3 things, choosing 3 things in this customization option. So this was all the options right here. And my number 1 choice item was the unhide blanket. I was really pumped for it. If I had known, though, I would have picked something else. I say that now because I picked it up in a sale for $15 a piece. I literally just got it in the mail the other day, and I ended up purchasing 3 because I do feel like it makes really good presents. And I do want 1 for my living room and 1 for my bedroom. So I have basically got 2 for me and 2 as extras. So this is it right here. So now I'm not like as like, ooh, about it, just because I already have so many of them. But I am very happy. This is a very good product. It is worth like $65. So the fact that I got it for $15 is amazing. The fact that it comes in this box is amazing. This is like a non-animal cruelty kind of brand. It even says fluffy, furry, friendly, fresh, and fake. No animals were harmed in the making of this blanket, and it is amazingly soft. I am going to leave this one wrapped up because it is, like I said, I already have the other 2 open, the one for my bed and the one for the couch. So this one will just be as a gift, but it's 50 by 60 inches. And I know that's one of the main reasons a lot of people love FabFitFun too, because you do get a lot of options in their edit sales and the add-on sales. You get things at amazing discounts, like 70% off. It's perfect for Christmas presents, birthday presents, whatever. Stock items for you. I just posted a fall edit sale because that's how like delayed I've been, and I figured it was still worth posting because the items I bought were items that show up again and again in almost every sale. I have items I specifically buy every sale to replenish, like sponges and certain things like that. So you can definitely watch that video if you're interested. You always get some coupons. So I have like a Bright Seller, HBO Max, HelloFresh, was I've really been considering doing. You get a cute little FabFitFun sticker this time. That's new. And then a Sips Buy, which is like a tea subscription. So my boyfriend loves tea. Maybe that's something I can consider for him. The other 2 things I got in this category, which you will not see because it's going to be in that add-on box, is the Vera Bradley organizer worth $50 and the Kate Spade earrings. You get 2 sets right here, and it was worth $68. And they are super cute. It's like a little pearl and then like a little, like, obviously not real like diamond crystal. So I picked those. I love Kate Spade, and for just like the extra 15, even Vera Bradley, I love Vera Bradley. For the extra 15, it was definitely worth it for me. Then they had these Bombshell Sloan champagne flutes, set of 4 right here. I love the angle it goes to. It's so aesthetically pleasing. It's very different. They're worth $51. I almost debated on getting that for the extra 15, but I had already bought 2 products, and that's like my cutoff. So I was just like, no. I know people that literally buy a second box because they say it's worth it so much for them because the deals you get in FabFitFun are amazing. It is one of my favorite subscription boxes. It's actually the longest subscription box I've had. And then the next option was a Summer and Rose cozy robe. I never I never choose or buy in the sales anything that's closed because I am plus size. I'm definitely the large end of plus size, especially with robes. I want them to be oversized. I want them to overlap. I want to be able to move around and, you know, something's not exposed. So I wasn't even going to attempt. Another downfall of it is a FabFitFun brand, so they can kind of retail it at whatever they want, and they retail it at $70. I don't know if it's necessarily worth $70, but people said it was very cozy and soft, and they loved it. That's why I'm doing this video. Granted, this has been out for a while. I'm sure you guys have seen this box, but if you're someone who has not picked FabFitFun, if you search me and you decide you want to try it, you get an idea of what you can get in your box because they do sell the boxes in between the seasons. It's not the exact same options, but these options may pop up. So if you're really in the market for a robe, it's definitely worth picking. But like I said, it might not have that $70 retail value. What else? There was a skincare option, which I have tons of skincare, so I'm like, no, I'm all set. There was actually a lot of skincare in this box. This one is also, this is an oil that could actually be used for the skin or the hair. So that one is nice because it's very like universal. And then the last thing was a Mobile White Advanced Teeth Whitening Kit worth $90. And I decided not to do that because I just feel like that's like really unsafe. It's not good for your teeth. I'd rather just stick to the strips. I know that can cause a lot of damage, especially if you have sensitive teeth. And I will say the oil was worth $42. I do like what they did this season. They definitely went with that winter theme, as you can see, with like the blanket, with the cozy robe. You're gonna see that in other categories as well. So this was the options for category 2 and 3. So I picked, which like I said, I have like semi unwrapped here. It came really nice in this white box with styrofoam and tissue paper, but I decided to grab these. If you guys know me, you know I love mugs. I have an obsession with mugs. I think I have a picture on my Instagram of my hot cocoa bar that I did over Christmas. I literally have a mug wall above my coffee bar. I love to display my mugs. I love mugs. Like, I think I will always buy mugs. I'm one person. I probably have like 20 mugs that I don't need. People are like, you crazy, you only need one. And it does take up space. That's why I kind of use it for decor too. Like I said, I do have a mug wall. So this will be perfect because my dining room is purple. So this is going to tie in perfectly displayed on my hot cocoa bar. These are a little bigger as well. I want to say, it doesn't say it in my info here, but I believe when I watched a video on it, they were like a 20-ounce mug. So it is nice even for like soup, or you know, if you're just someone. I like to have room because I put fancy whipped cream. I literally just posted that on my story today on Instagram. I had like a fancy coffee with like a caramel drizzle, and it just says, has our logo, and it says XX Lily. Lily Pulitzer is definitely like a good brand, and it is a set of 2 for $42. So this isn't necessarily like the highest value item. I don't pick things just because I'm like, oh, I want my money's worth. It's just, this is the item that has the most value to me. I did decide to do an add-on in this one. That's it. I only got one other item, and I do have it, happen to have it in this box. Like I said, it did come in a plastic bag. I took it out of the bag just to make things quicker. And it is a nice, big, oversized scarf. Again, they're going with that winter theme. We have a nice mug, which you would use for coffee, for hot cocoa, for tea, definitely warm beverages in the winter. And then you have a scarf, which is definitely winter. You know, you think beanies, you think scarves. So it is a nice, big, oversized. That was one thing I wanted to be sure, because as a plus size person, I like big accessories. I like not huge bags, but I don't like a mini backpack or like a very mini small crossbody. I feel like it'll make me look bigger. So I like big chunky scarves, bigger purses, bigger jewelry. And this one is definitely a very large scarf. It's worth $70. Never in my life. And it's definitely not like, this want to be my choice item. The mugs, I was like, yes, yes, yes. This was, if I can get it for 15 or less and it's an option to me, I will get it. And it was. I know Lucky Brand too is a nice brand. I don't think it says how big it is. No, it just says uni-sized. So that was the additional item I paid for. The other options was skincare, and skincare. No, there was a lot of skincare. There was a Kaladi, if I'm pronouncing that right, moisturizing sorbet, that's worth $39. There was a Murad product. I actually have gotten this before in the sales, either an edit or an add-on. That one says it helps with fine lines and wrinkles. I know people who swear by Murad. That's worth $78. I think that's the highest valued item, but skincare would not be worth it for me, especially something I already have. So, and then the next thing was an Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm, worth $68. Like I said, the scarf was worth $70. And then the last thing in this category was an Impressions vanity mirror that lights up. I already have a light up mirror, so I just didn't need another one. But they definitely give you like a good range of options. Like I said, there is a lot of skincare, but you know, you get lifestyle items, you get accessories, you get items for your home, items for makeup, you know. So I love FabFitFun. The third one was the only category I was like about. Nothing really like, I want that. Like right away, I wanted the mug. I wanted the unhide blanket. Option 3, there was only 5 items to choose from. Sorry. So it goes on to the next page. That's why I'm like, it was definitely more than 3. So it was this mascara. I have tons of makeup. I have like makeup only subscriptions. I've even been canceling some, and mascara is one of the items I get the most in my subscription, so I was all set. But the Allure of This Mascara by Ilia, I think it won an Allure award, and it's also supposed to feel really good on your lashes. It's supposed to really help with the health of your lashes because it's made with beeswax and shea butter. The The next thing was this cinnamon and spice eyeshadow palette, which definitely goes with the theme of winter because the cinnamon and spice, warm tone, like neutral colors. I'm just not into neutral, so I'm like, I'm good. And I have tons of makeup anyway. That was worth $45. The mascara was worth $28. The next two things were Dr. Brandt products. One was the cleanser. Even though I have a lot of skincare, I have heard amazing things about Dr. Brandt. I have gotten one of his products and really liked it in an Ipsy, and I love cleansers, so I was like, ooh, maybe I should. But then when I read some review videos, people said it made your skin really, really dry, and I have naturally dry skin. I don't tend to have oily skin, so I said, I'll stay away from that. And the other item was the item I already have that I said I enjoy, which is the Per Dermabrasion. So that kind of like knocked all those options out of the water for me since I didn't want makeup or skincare. There was only one item that was related to neither, and it was this very expensive headband right here. It is by Lily Sadoe, if you guys can see that. This is not FabFitFun upping the price. Not just them, a lot of subscription boxes do that because they want the value of their box to be high. These headbands do generally go for a lot of money if you just go on her website. This headband says it has a value of $49. Never in my life would I pay that much. It is very beautiful though. It is velvet. I love the color they went with. Definitely cute for Christmas time, for winter time. This nice burgundy. Love the style of the knot. And it even has this really pretty print on the inside. But what I've heard is her headbands are very high quality. People who have chosen the headband really enjoyed it. I know me, I tend to get headaches because they dig onto the sides, especially because I wear glasses. So there's already an extra layer there, and I have to sit the headband on top of the glasses, and it gets tight on my head. I'm only wearing it now. It feels very comfortable. I know a lot of people who really like it. So I will keep it on for the majority of the video and see how I feel towards the end. But right now, it's great. I mean, I've only had it on for a second, but it was just seems the obvious option. If there was something else that wasn't makeup, wasn't skincare, I might have picked it just because it's like, just a headband. But it is a very cute headband, so I honestly really like it. Just like for the color. And if it's as comfortable as people saying you can wear it for hours, I'll love it even more. I love just throwing on a headband when I have a little updo. It just dresses it up a little bit more. Or if I have my hair in curls, but then I like the cutest curls, I'll just kind of throw a headband and it helps diffuse the curls a little. If you know what I'm talking about. All right. So the next sections 4 and 5, you can only choose if you are annual. Because I am annual, I am able to choose. So the 4th category, I wanted everything. And this category, the stuff sells out fast because it is the cheapest one. Do an add-on, it's only an extra $7. So by the time I logged on, because I was having issues with my internet, I was at work, so I wasn't even really supposed to be on my phone. And I don't get good Wi-Fi at work. So this was the first time that I didn't get to pop on right on time. I usually pop on right on time so I can kind of pick what I want. But because of me being back to work, I was unable to do that. So I had to only pick one thing. I was like, I can only pick one, and it killed me. But I went with the Tula product. I love Tula. One of my favorite YouTubers, Learning to Be Fearless, did a sponsorship with them. She reeled me in. I ended up buying some of their products, but I have seen her in unsponsored videos use their products, so I knew she really did enjoy it. I got like a whole set. I got like the cleanser, the anti acne spot treatment, whatever, and I loved it. And she swore by this, but it was pricey. It is $30. And I went, oof, for just that. And I think obviously when you get the whole set, it was cheaper, so I paid decent amount of money, but I got like quite a few items to pay $30 just for this. So when I saw it in the FabFitFun, I knew it was going to be my number one choice item. And this is the Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. So the one my YouTuber uses was the blue version. Now they even have a red, orange version that has like vitamin C. And the only difference with this one is it has like rose in it. I believe that's the only difference. But it's supposed to have like a brightening effect and a cooling effect. That's why she loves it. She said it really like wakes up her eyes in the morning. She said if you have someone who has bags on their eyes or really tired looking eyes, or you kind of need something to wake you up, she said this is perfect, and you can't wear it under or over makeup, and you literally just kind of like rub it. Let me see, maybe I'll just use it now because I have been dying to try this. It's just tough because I have the glasses and the headband, but you literally just rub it over your eye. You can do under your brow bone, and you can do under your eye. Oh my God, that feels so good. Oh, wow. I could see why she loved this. Oh my God, guys. This feels so good. Wow. So that was my choice choice product. So it's kind of awesome because it's rare. I'm like, well, I was gonna get that product anyway, and I really was. Like, I just kept waiting to have like the extra $30. Like, I was like, oh, maybe with Christmas money or something like that. So it was nice that I was able to get it in this box. So that's why I was like, I have to pick that one, like, because it's one I was literally already gonna get. Oh, I feel like it has a nice glow. I like that. Okay, so the other two items was the Kate Spade New York workout socks, pair of 2. The only reason I considered them is because I am working out from home. Well, that's my resolution. I haven't done it yet. I am in the process of organizing my walk-in closet. I think I am going to do like an organize with me video when I do it. And I do have some weights in that room and a cardio machine in that room. So once the room is 100% organized and done, my plan is to work out from home. So these are nice because they have that anti-slip grip on the bottom. These are good too. I mean, I don't know if I will ever do it again. I mean, maybe years down the road. But if you're someone who is into exercise classes, I used to do like Zumba and yoga and stuff like that back in the day when I went to college, because it was like included with the gym fee that I paid in my tuition. So I'm like, I might as well use it. I know people who still do classes. I just don't want to expose myself to that. So like I said, I was thinking about it more because I work from home, like I'm working out from home. But and I never wear sneakers at home when I work out in a gym, obviously. And they were saying like that's not really good for your ankles and for your feet, and they do recommend you wear a sneaker at home, or at least wear something like this so you don't slip on your floor. I would have definitely got that if I could have. That one was worth $24, and you got 2 pairs. I did not know that in any of the spoiler videos. That's why I was even like, wow, $24 for 1 pair of socks, and it was definitely worth it for 2. Didn't realize until I started seeing unboxing videos. And then the last thing was a Muck Luck cabin socks, which were these, and they're not socks that you would wear like with boots. They're very thick. It's basically a slipper. It's like a fancy slipper. They're very thick. They have Sherpa lining. They're supposed to keep you really warm. They're really cute. I am from Mass. I know people who bought this and lived in California, and they're like, I'll probably never use it because it's always hot. They just couldn't help themselves because it was so cute. And like, oh, when I go on vacation, I could have been using that for months. Well, all these people bought it, so I couldn't buy it. It's okay. So I ended up buying, obviously, non-name brand, but I just bought a really cute slipper sock at Burlington over Christmas time because I just wanted the look of that. I have a lot of slippers, but sometimes, like, when I go on the couch, I take off my slippers, and then I fold my feet up, and I sit Indian style watching a movie, and then my feet are cold. So the slippers are good, like, right now because my feet are on the floor. They're good when I'm just walking around the house, but I love these for when I'm laying in bed or watching a movie. So I would, like I said, for the extra $7, 100% would have got it, but it wasn't available by the time I got on. And those are worth $25. And they did have these in the edit sale, not the exact ones, and I did get them, so you guys will see that unboxing. I haven't unboxed it yet because, like I said, I try to do first impressions. I don't think it's the same style. I think it's more of a sock. I don't think it's as thick with the anti-slip rubber at the bottom. At least that's what it looked like in the picture. Sometimes in the edit sale it's hard because you're not getting like bigger pictures and as much detail. So that's the downfall. So we'll see when I open that box. Like I said, definitely consider subscribing, hitting the notification. You'll be notified when I upload that. And then, oh, I'm lying, there was one other option. No, there was 2 other options. I really lied to you guys. There was a Vior Hair Care Rhythm of the Rain hair mask. I was just thinking of those 3 because that's what I really wanted. I love hair masks, but I don't know. I have tons of hair masks. I've gotten them in subscription boxes and stuff like that. Although Vior is a really good brand name, I've gotten Vior products through FabFitFun and like edit sales. And this one specifically says scalp detox on top of it. So that's really, it's $28. I mean, granted, I still love those 3 products more. So it definitely wouldn't have been a choice or an add-on. But it's not a bad product to have. Definitely not. I know people who did pick that because they love hair masks. So that was like their first choice. So that's what's nice about when you're annual, because you can pick the item for yourself. But I'm always happy to receive like anything because it's definitely worth it for the value either way. And then the last option, which is probably like the least exciting thing, is just it says Flight Mode Skincare High Altitude Hydration Mask, which is that right there. That is the mask. That's the hair mask. That's the face mask. And it just says it has hyaluronic acid, which is honestly really good because it helps with the moisture levels of your skin. It's worth $39, but like I said, I have tons of skincare. All right, option number 5. My eyes still feel amazing, by the way. And the headband still feels really good. Number 5 had 3 options. Yeah, I'll say that's usually the one that has the least amount of options. And it was the... Okay, yeah, this was one I got to pick for myself. Yeah, it's the 6, 7, and 8 is the FabFitFun picks. Option 5, I almost forgot what I picked. I had to look. Is the Beautinique Beauty Guardian Angel Revitalizing Eye Gels. They have it listed as worth $25. We now know it was only worth $20. On their website, it is $25 because it's a 5-pack. But the FabFitFun one was only a 4-pack. So it's only worth $20. So they did give a credit to $5 to everyone if you picked it. I already had kind of like an anti-puff eye product here. So I was like, I don't need another one. Even though I really do like eye masks and face masks and stuff like that. The next option were cutting boards. It was a set of 4. And it has the symbol on each corner. One's a chicken, one is meat, one is seafood, and one is veggies. So it kind of helps with like the cross-contamination thing. Has like the good back grip in the back. So it doesn't like slide around your table. And it was worth $20. And then the last thing was a DP Hue apple cider vinegar dry shampoo powder. This is another one because I think the second product is either $7 or $5. It sells out really fast. So I was going to pick the cutting mats and a dry shampoo powder. But I was only able to pick one. So even though I feel like this is the least popular choice, I did go with it because it is something I need. I need cutting boards. I don't have a lot of cutting boards for the house. I like the idea of them being like a anti-cross contamination. My mom has a set like these that she got. I think it was honestly at Burlington. It was probably cheaper than $20, so I don't know if this is the exact good value, but I do think hers, they didn't feel as good of a quality. They felt thinner. They don't have like this cute little notch cutout, and I think hers was smaller. So $20 for small cutting boards there. I don't think that they're, upping that value a crazy amount. And they are a nice, decent size. It even says it's 14 inches by 10.8 inches. And they're BPA free. So I decided, since it's a product I legitimately do need, it was worth me getting more of this than getting the dry shampoo. Because I do have dry shampoos. I just really love the DP Hue brand. I have a hair mask from them that I really love. But the fact that it was like a powder and not a spray, I'm just more into the sprays. I mean, for an extra like $5, $7, I definitely would have got it. But when it comes down to I can only pick one, I pick the cutting boards. That is the one that even has the least amount of value, because the eye gels, well, technically ours an equal value. The eye gels are listed as 25, but we now know they're 20, which is the same as the cutting board. And the dry shampoo powder is worth 24. Now, these are the ones I don't know. I don't pick for myself. So the FabFitFun picks. The category 6 was either the Wish Lip Scrub in Vanilla Bean, the Paradox Lucky Stars Blemish Patches, or the Below the Belt Croc card case. So that is it right there, the croc case. My least favorite choice. I just someone who uses a wallet. I would never just put my cards and walk out with this. It's just not something I do. I don't know. Like, wallets already aren't that heavy. They're not that much. Why not just have a little bit more? I like to hold change and money. I'm not someone who carries just cards, although that is mostly how I pay. But it depends. Actually, it depends, because there are sometimes I use cash. And then I have blemish patches, but I wouldn't have minded more. But my first choice was the Wish Lip Scrub. Especially in the winter, I feel like my lips are really dry. I will say from some videos, people have been saying that it doesn't taste that great. It's supposed to taste like vanilla bean. Wish products are good. From what I've heard, I've never physically tried them, but from what I've seen in other YouTube videos, but they do feel like they are a little overpriced. So the lip scrub is worth $20. The patches is worth $18, and the croc case is worth $35. So this one is where the value is, but like I said, it's not value to me because it's not something I would use. So I got the product I wanted, which is kind of nice, and it was the Wish Lip Scrub. It says gently exfoliates, smoothens, and softens, paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, a bunch of frees, cruelty-free. So I'm going to try it. Let's get my opinion, and let's see. So it just has that grittiness to it, so it's going to help exfoliate your lips, and I like that it's just like a little nice lip applicator. Because I have the scrubs that you have to like stick your finger in. And this one definitely is more convenient. exfoliates brown sugar, raspberry seed, organic bamboo powder, organic shea butter, organic raspberry butter, organic aloe, vitamin E extract, and organic avocado oil. Okay, so my opinion, it doesn't taste like vanilla bean, but it doesn't taste bad. I'm not going to necessarily lick it off, and not because it tastes gross, because I would be like coughing and gagging right now if that was the case. Just because I'm just not someone who like licks my sugar scrubs. I rather just wipe them off. But I just wanted to try it for this video. Obviously, as you're using a scrub, it is going to get in your mouth. That's just how it happens. So that's why it is kind of safe to eat. Does this one say it's edible? Because I know they sell some specifically that are meant to be edible. No, honestly, it actually says wipe away with a soft cloth or warm water. But so it's not necessarily supposed to taste amazing, but it doesn't taste bad whatsoever. So I'm just gonna wipe with my pajamas because I don't have a cloth on me right now. And I feel exfoliated. Okay, so the next thing, number 7, was a Daily Concepts Daily Facial Dry Brush, which is the item I wanted. There was only 2 choices. Or the next one was a Nior Jewelry Ombre Leopard Scrunchie. Nior does not sell scrunchies. They sell jewelry. They're a jewelry brand. That's why it says Nior Jewelry. I think they just made this product for FabFitFun because you cannot buy this anywhere just to get their name in there. And from what I've heard, they're really shitty quality. People compare these to like Dollar Tree scrunchies, and I think that's knocking down Dollar Tree scrunchies because I have some Dollar Tree scrunchies I love. I know a lot of people who just threw this in as Christmas gifts for like their daughters or nieces or whatever. I mean, they don't feel terrible. They don't feel great either. I definitely don't think they are worth the $25 they list them at. And you just get like 3 different like cheetah prints. But yeah, I do get my scrunchies at Dollar Tree. So it's not necessarily the thing I would have picked in this box. Like I said, I really wanted the dry brush. Because one, I love Daily Concepts. That one's worth $20. And it says it really, and because I am someone who has dry skin, I have flaky skin, especially around my chin, around my mouth, around my forehead sometimes. They say that is what that's really good for. It says, use it on your forehead, nose, chin, cheeks, and neck. And it says it helps stimulate lymphatic pathways and reduce puffiness. And I feel like it would just help get all the flaky, dead skin off. And I know people, they were like, the thought of dry brushing their face kind of scared them. So people were also using it as like a veggie brush. So I like that. If I end up liking it on my face, I could, obviously sanitize it and use it as a veggie brush, but unfortunately, I got the ugly scrunchies. And then the last one was like really not that exciting to me because all 3 were makeup and I just have so much makeup. It was an Aesthetica liquid eyeliner worth $21. It was a London Town Get Well Nail Recovery for $20, or the Phase Zero Makeup Making Moves Blusher. I have never used liquid liner. Not that I wouldn't have experimented it and tried it if I got it, but it definitely would have been my first pick. I bite my nails. I do not paint them. You guys can see they are very damaged. So I definitely, I could, I guess I could have used the nail recovery, but I know I would have just bit it off. So I guess I would have picked the blush. It's just not like my favoriteest color, but I have heard really good things about Phase Zero, which is the name brand of the blush. And this is the one with the highest value. It's valued at $27.50. I did see this in their edit sale as well. They had like different blush and highlighter contour palettes by Phase Zero, and obviously it's what I got. I just prefer like a nude colored blush or like a pink blush, and this one is more on the like peachy brown side, like orangey side. So I will just show you guys if I can get it open. I don't know why this is the only thing I didn't open because I wanted to give you guys like the first impressions, because like I said, the other items I get to pick for myself, but these FabFitFun items I don't pick. They pick for me. So I had no idea what I was getting. So I really wanted to... All right, I'm about to just rip this open. I've never seen something so difficult. I usually open it by the time I finish my sentence, so I don't have to do too much editing. Only because the storage on my phone isn't that great. So when I have to put it into iMovie, it takes up more storage. So yeah, I literally pulverized that box. So this is it right here. It's kind of crazy, $27.50 for this small little thing. But I mean, I guess if the formula is really good, and it does say a silky smooth formula blends seamlessly into the skin for a gorgeous flush of color. I do like that it has a little mirror. You don't see that a lot in small little like blush palettes like this. So let me just swatch this. Oh, it does feel really nice and creamy. And that is it right there. I don't know, like, I don't know if I'll use that for a blush. I don't know. I'll try it. If not, maybe I'll use it more as like a highlighter. I'll definitely use it. But that is everything that came in my FabFitFun Winter 2020 box. So I will say my eyes still feel really good. This will definitely be a daily thing for me. I could see myself using this every morning. This is something I could see myself repurchasing, and I don't say that too often. Amazing. Maybe I'll try. I know the blue one was their original one, and now they have like an orange one, which I think has like vitamin C or whatever. This one says it has probiotics that helps lock moisture. Caffeine gives the skin a tight and firm appearance. And the rose hip, which is what makes this one different, that's why it's the rose glowing, get it, has a powerful antioxidant which helps protect the skin. So highly recommend. And I can say the headband, I do not have a headache. It doesn't hurt. This video is hitting 33 minutes. I would say I put it on, what, 10 minutes into the video. I mean, you guys can tell for sure. 13 minutes into the video. I would say I've been wearing it at least 20 minutes, and so far nothing. So there are times I literally peel off the headband within the first 10-15 minutes, because especially because I do wear glasses, it makes it really hard. You guys can see it's not shifting, it's not leaning back, so it definitely seems to be like a more high quality headband, because sometimes it does do that, and then I get pissed off and rip it off because I'm like, what's the point? So I could definitely, I'm glad I chose it. I could definitely see myself using this headband. Would I pay $50? No. I don't care how good of a quality it is. I mean, unless I win like a gift card to that website or something, or I get rich. But that's why I'm glad I get it in boxes like these. So I am a unboxing channel. I also do hauls. So if that is something you're interested in, definitely consider subscribing. I get FabFitFun, I get Causebox, I get Bombay and Cedar. I used to get a lot more boxes. I have slowly been canceling. When I post those boxes, I will go into more detail on why those aren't worth it as much for me. But I could definitely see myself always getting FabFitFun, always getting Causebox, especially because I just pay for the year. It makes my life easier. And so far, I've really been loving Bombay and Cedar. I'm filming their winter box next. So like I said, definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see those unboxings. Anytime I shop, Walmart, Target, Stop and Shop, anything I get delivered in the mail, I show you guys. That's what I like to do. I like to open the box in front of you guys, give you a first impressions, give you my opinion on things. If you like the video, definitely give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Comment below. Tell me what your favorite item was, what your choice items were. If you're not annual, did you get the ones you would have picked for yourself out of all the options? I do like to show you guys all the options with FabFitFun. I know people usually just show what they have, so their videos are shorter, but I want you to know what you could have gotten. Because if you're watching this, it's probably because you're going to get FabFitFun or you're debating on signing up. So this way you guys can see what the variety is with FabFitFun. And last but not least, I saw them throw this in a lot of people's boxes this year. I guess they used to do this a lot. They used to throw in a lot of free samples. People said this was the first time they've seen it in a long time. Usually sometimes it's like new products. So it is a Kind bar. Kind isn't new, but this is Kind Thins. So I believe that is new. I've never seen it before. It's dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt for 90 calories. I love Kind bars because they're like less sugar and gluten-free and all that stuff. So I will definitely try that. But that is it, guys. Be safe.